Situated on the island of Guernsey in the parish of St. Pierre Du Bois is a World War II German resistance nest called Widerstandsnest Grune Dune. This can be found at Rocquaine Bay on the Route de Rocquaine Coast Road, and covered an area of about 800 feet by 250 feet, and was built on an area of grassed over sand dunes. It was built to prevent the British and its Allied forces storming the beach, which never actually happened. Grune Dune means green dune, and in the spring it is covered with sea thrift and sea radish with its yellow flowers. Widerstandsnest Grune Dune weapons included two 4.7 cm Pak 36T casemate bunkers, a multi-loophole turret bunker, two machine gun bunkers, an anti-tank wall, a small observation and machine gun post in the wall. There was also a field order shelter and a personnel shelter. The 4.7 cm Pak 36T casemate bunkers are situated at either end of the anti-tank wall and would have had a 4.7 cm Pak 36T gun in each of them. The one on the south end had its gun facing north across the bay. This bunker we saw in detail on a previous video. The one on the north end had its gun facing south across the bay. This one is not buried as much, and its layout is a mirror image of the other one. In the observation post is an electric socket, which was probably for a bunker telephone. But more than 65 years of sea air has taken its toll on it. The entrance defence embrasure. Its wood surround was designed to catch any ammunition from enemy fire in it. Unfortunately, we cannot go in this one because it is sealed up. This is the emergency escape shaft, which is 16 feet deep. Not something I would want to fall down. On the edge of the roof above the gun embrasure are these metal hooks, which would have had some wire mesh camouflage hanging from it. The gun embrasure shield was obviously cut out of its channel, but never removed by the scrapmen in the late 1940s. It worked by being raised and lowered to prevent British ammunition entering the bunker. The multi-loophole turret bunker we saw in detail in a previous video. This had a turret with 6 loopholes like this one, and would have probably had 2 MG34 machine guns in it. This machine gun bunker is built into the sea wall at the north end of the anti-tank wall. Inside there is a lot of sand and rotting seaweed, which smells really bad in the winter. They have used lengths of their own narrow gauge rail track to build the roof in here. The other machine gun bunker is still believed to be buried behind this slit in the anti-tank wall. This would look the same as the north one, with steps going down to it. The anti-tank wall runs the entire length of the area and is 20 feet high. The concrete land drain sticking out at the north end is a modern addition. Back on the anti-tank wall there are concrete pouring lines to be seen in places, and in some areas of the base of the wall the sea has exposed the stones used in the concrete. At the top of the wall, near to the last machine gun bunker, is this semicircle feature. This would have been an observation and machine gun post. The field order shelter is a small shelter. This is the shelter's emergency escape shaft. And this would have been the entrance to it. Inside the entrance is a corridor, then the main room, which was used for storage and for personnel. The last building is a personnel shelter, which is situated on the other side of the coast road. This is privately owned, so we can't go inside. There is an observation post on each side of the shelter, which have been partly filled in with concrete. And on the roof is a periscope tube, which would have had a periscope optic in it, for use as a lookout for trespassers. At Widerstandsnest Grune Dune